Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? This is Annabelle, your friendly neighborhood realtor, coming at you from United Realty Group, and here I am once again to show you this month's Vegas market update. This is a quick snapshot of what's going on in the Vegas market for single family homes for the month of March. If you find any value, you find this interesting, or you think that there's someone that might find some value in this, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, as well as leave some comments for me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what information you'd like to see next month. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into the numbers for today. All right, so let's take a quick look here and see at our chart what's happening here with the median home price is where I always start single family homes, whether they be new homes or resale homes, any square footage. So here's our chart. And we look here, you can see as of December, January, February, and at the end of March, same median home price of $425,000 for single family homes. This shows a lot of stability despite what's going on with the greater market, despite the problem that we've been having with the banks, those have been on the news off and on lately, despite inflation and the basis point hike, it looks like median home price is staying pretty stable for single family homes, just regular detached single family homes. 425 for 4 months straight, we've seen that type of stability. All right, just to change it up a little bit, let's go ahead and look at condos. What's going on with condos? It looks like the median home price for condos went up from February at 220 up to March 225. So not a huge increase, but it looks like the median home price for condos went up. Let's look at townhomes real quick. So it looks like we have an uptick there too. February was 309,500 up to 319, just over 319. So we see quite a bit of a hike here. So it looks like as far as single homes, condos, or townhomes, overall, we can say that either we're stable or going up. Okay, in terms of median home price. Let's go ahead and look at some of our other metrics. New listings. That's how many new listings. Let's go back to single family homes. That's how many new listings went into the market as of March. So how many more houses are being sold in March? That's good. It looks like we have a little bit more inventory here. So we went from February at 2,405 new listings to March at 2,643. So a little bit of uptick as far as sellers putting houses on the market. Okay. Houses for sale. So that's not how many houses went into the market, but how many houses are in the market, left over from previous months, just all of it. How many houses that are single family homes how many of them are in the market? So let's see. That seems to have gone down. So we went from February at 5,874 down to 4,710. So we have less houses on the market. Does that mean that there's more buyers? Well, let's see how many pending sales there are. It's our next metric. So homes that were pending, as in they were waiting to close, but they were already in contract. It looks like in February we had 2,162 up to 2,473. So that means there's more houses that are pending, that are in the process of getting sold, in other words. So yes, there is it looks like there is an uptick in houses that are pending and waiting to be just closed on sold. Let's see how many closed sales there were. That definitely went up. So it looks like in February, let's see, yeah, February 1,737 up to 2,331. So definitely more houses closed in March than in the previous month. Days on the market kind of shows us how long a house stays on the market in general, on average. I'm sure that there's houses that stay on the market more and there's houses that stay on the market less. But as a whole, let's look at the bigger picture. How long are houses staying on the market, which gives us a good indication of what amount of inventory we really have. Do we have more? Do we have less? Let's see. So it looks like the median days on the market went down. So we went from February, where we had 43 days on the market, to March, where we had 31 days on the market. Okay. Let's go to monthly supply of inventory, and then I'll give you my 2 cents on the whole situation. So, monthly supply of inventory. It's another way of looking at it. How much inventory do we have? Days on the market, monthly supply of inventory really gives us an idea of how much supply do we really have for those of you that are out there looking for a house. So in February, we had 2.8 months worth of inventory. March, we had 2.3. Okay, so it does look like we have less inventory here in the end of March than we did back in February. So now I've showed you median home price, new listings going into the market, homes that are actually for sale, homes that are pending, and homes that have closed. Then we have days on the market and monthly supply of inventory, which shows us approximately how much supply of houses is out there. With all of this seen and said and looked at, overall, I'm seeing that median home price is no longer going down like it had back at the end of 2022 or in the winter months, right? It's not going down. It's not going up in terms of single family homes. It is in condos and townhomes, but it looks like small increments or just stable, right? So I would say as a whole, we're seeing some kind of stability right now that we have not seen for the past years at all. So this is a nice, relatively stable market, which is surprising to me given all the stuff that's on the news about whether we are or are not in a possible recession, whether things are good or bad in the American market as a whole, like what is going on with the rest of the market and inflation and banking. Is that really changing the housing market? At this point, it doesn't look like it. I would say that we are even seeing less inventory available, meaning more people are buying, despite the fact that lending and interest rates has gotten tougher. With that said, I'm going to tell you right now, I have a whole nother video coming up next. If you want to know more about what's going on in lending and really look at this market from a lender's viewpoint, I have a video coming up in the next day or so with my friend Daniel Mosqueda from Guild Mortgage. He'll tap into a little bit of what I'm seeing and what he's seeing as far as mortgage applications and interest rates, what's going on with that part of the housing market. But in general, I can tell you, stay tuned for that and look at the numbers that I'm showing you right now. Make up your own mind. As a buyer, are you ready to buy? Because if you are, I don't see this getting much worse or much more affordable in terms of the value of houses. It doesn't look like they're dropping in value too much more. It doesn't look like the rates going up and down and being somewhat volatile has affected other buyers. It looks like people are still out there buying, not with the strength of 2020 and 2021, of course, but there's still people out there buying. So if you're ready, you already know, give me a call, 702-376-5472, and let's come up with the plan to get you into your new home. All right, you guys. Until next time, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Bye, everybody.